What's up, everybody? Glad to be bringing you another review, this time from the G.I. Joe Classified line. And this one, like many others, is one that I forgot about. And I got the notification late last week that it was going to be shipping, and it showed up at my doorstep today. If you can't figure out by the attire I am wearing, broke out my vintage Tiger Force shirt to wear while we discuss Tiger Force Outback. Let's talk about it. Okay, so like I said, I got Tiger Force Outback in the mail. As far as I know, now that I've actually went back and looked at my orders, he is the only Tiger Force figure I have ordered. So I'm going to roll the dice and see if I can find, who is it? Recondo, Outback. No, sorry, Recondo, obviously Outback. Bazooka, Duke with the Ram Cycle, I believe, is another Tiger Force character. Between them and Python Patrol, I have not ordered. The Outback's the only guy I have, so the rest I'm just gonna have to find in stores or order later. I think the debacle with Target still not shipping pre-orders, and those pre-orders are over a year old at this point, I think has really frustrated a lot of collectors, especially when I know collectors in Canada have been finding this stuff months ago. And I think even overseas, you can find these in various, countries. I don't know exactly where, but I do know they are available in other countries. But for some reason, they're not available in the U.S. until just recently they've started shipping, like I said. And I'm pretty excited to have this Outback. I had the original Tiger Force Outback that I picked up during my early days of vintage collecting. I've since sold it off, but yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into this, kind of seeing what it's all about, and enough of that. Let's talk about it. Okay, so here we go. We have G.I. Joe's, what's his specialty? Does anybody remember what it was called? Like Jungle Warfare or something like that? I don't know. Stuart Outback Selkirk. I hope I'm saying that last name right. Yeah, comes to us in the standard G.I. Joe packaging. It's because it's been planned for a while. It still has the plastic. It's not the new type with the all cardboard. This is actually still the one that most collectors prefer. But yeah, got some great artwork there, and on the side I do enjoy looking at the Outback artwork. And it is number 39. Number 39. I think I read recently that by the end of 2023 there will be 100 G.I. Joe classified figures. That is their goal, Hasbro's goal. So looking forward to that. Like I said, number 39, we've got the new version of the file card here. I'm not going to bore you with that details. That's a new icon, at least to me, and so is that one. Looks like Desert Warfare maybe and Jungle Warfare, I don't know. And then on the back we have this really cool jungle scene, similar to the Cobra Island, if you remember that. And then down here we have the new Tiger Force logo, which I'm really enjoying compared to what you saw on my shirt earlier. I like this new Tiger Force logo. But yeah, otherwise, that's him in the package. Let's get him out of it and start talking about it. Okay, so we have Outback out of his plastic prison. And right away, the first thing I looked at was how much of this figure is new and how much of it is reused. From what I can tell, the legs are the typical legs you can find on the torso, or I should say from the pants down are basically your standard G.I. Joe. I don't know whose knee pads these are. They're not beachheads, they're not snake eyes. Might be Flints. I don't have a Flint to look at to compare to. These are the boots that are definitely on the new Stalker figure. But as you work your way above the hips to the torso and the arms, I believe this is a new sculpt, this t-shirt sculpt. And I'm digging it. Like I said, I'm really digging the Tiger Force logo. I'm digging the web gear they gave him to make him reminiscent of the original figure. I got a tickle out of the arm hair they gave him, deco they gave him. That's pretty cool. And yeah, he's got his sheath for a knife. He's got for that flashlight. We'll talk about that in a minute. For a pistol. And then, of course, this web gear with a hole in the back that you can put the backpack on as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm kind of interested in where they'll go with using this this torso, upper body, because obviously we have the regular edition of Outback, the non-Tiger Force coming out, so they're already getting reuse of it, but I'm sure they're going to use this t-shirt over and over and over again. But yeah, looks new. The head sculpt is great. Look at that. That is solid blue eyes. Great bandana. I like that they made it gray and not just white like the original figure. But man, this looks just so good. Guy's typical hands with the trigger fingers. I wish Hasbro would give you some other hands to swap in. Not every one of my figures needs to have trigger happy hands. I would prefer to have a couple fists as well. That would be really nice. So, in addition to the figure, we get a few accessories, and the one thing I've said before, Hasbro does a really good job of is giving us accessories that stay on the figure, and we start that off with this really substantial, kind of heavy backpack. I thought it opened. Maybe it doesn't. It's weird. It's got this seam, and I thought it opened, but I think it's just made that way. Maybe it's glued together. Definitely doesn't open. Now watch, somebody in the comments will be like, yes, it does, and they'll say how stupid I am, because I am. That's beside the point. So yeah, we got the backpack, which we're going to plug right in here, because I'm going to gear my guy up. And again, I love that Hasbro takes time that the sculptors, designers take time to make sure everything, or just about everything, can fit on these guys. So, put that on him, and he's good to go. Push him back a little bit. And then, of course, I mentioned it earlier, we get the flashlight, common lost part on the vintage figures. So, of course, Hasbro had to give that to us, and looks like it just slides right in to the web gear. Yep, just like that. Look at that, that's nice. That fits in there very well. So then we have our flashlight on him. He also comes with a shovel, which is a cool accessory to have. If you're going to be out in the jungle or in the desert, you definitely need to be able to do some digging. So I'm going to try to figure out where to put this, because I don't see anywhere on him outside of like right here, and I don't know if that's right. So obviously I put it upside down because, again, I'm silly. So let's put it on there. There we go. So it just snaps right in. Looks good, just solid gray. And got his boot knife. And so you can see it. Serration on one side, so kind of tactical knife you'd expect Outback to have. And it goes right in there like a glove or a knife. And then finally we have, well, actually not finally, we have his pistol. I like the wrap they put on it to break up that gray-black color. That's really nice. So, of course, that can go in here. And I think this is the standard holster a lot of the figures have, beachhead, etc. So, yeah, fits nicely in there. And then finally, we have his assault rifle. The model escapes me. If you know it, please drop in the comments, because save me time having to look it up. With the strap to hold it on, just like the original, that constantly broke, if you remember that. And then a clip. So the clip, put that in there. If I'm doing it the right way, yes I am. Ooh, that bent pretty bad. So there's the clip. Goes right in, and of course, you can sling it over his shoulder, should you feel the need. Doesn't really fit great, but you don't have to worry about that, because you could probably, well, I thought you could plug it in, but now I'm not seeing anywhere to plug it in at. Interesting. So yeah, maybe it doesn't plug in. Let's take a look at this guy real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere to plug it in. I mean, I guess you could try plugging it in. Oh, maybe that's how it goes. Here. So you can plug it in. like that, should you choose. I don't mind it that way. It just kind of looks weird that the plastic makes it look like the strap's defying gravity. So, excuse me. So yeah, overall, another classified figure that I'm pretty excited about. Will I pick up the original Outback? Probably not. I've always preferred this Outback to the original. Now that I say it and I think about it, though, I think I would really like to do a head swap and put the orange Redbeard head on this body. Because I always like the Tiger Force theme. I'm surprised that I didn't order them, to be honest, but I've always liked the Tiger Force theme. I always thought this was a really cool character. I was, bummed that back in the day that it was only out in Europe, but I'm glad that, I was able to get one in my adult collecting life. But that said, I always wondered about the white hair, in this case the gray hair. So I don't know, maybe I'll get the original version when it comes out in classified, I'm not sure. But I mean, this Tiger Force Outback is my Outback. That's the one I'm definitely going to have. So I may get one, I may not. We'll see. But again, solid figure. I would probably, on the Steel Brigade 82 / Mark scale on 5 stars, I would give this a 4. I would give this a 4. It's a great, solid figure with all the original accessories all the accessories the original figure had, so super happy with it. Looks great, holds everything, can't complain. If there, wasn't 2 inches of snow outside right now, if it was nicer, I would probably actually take him out and take a couple shots with him and see what he looked like. Try to get some cool action shots, but Tiger Force doesn't really lend itself well to snow. Maybe if he was a snow tiger, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Like that video, I appreciate it if you would. Drop me a comment. Tell me if you're getting this figure. Tell me if you are going to stick with this one or hold out for the original, or if you're going to get both of them. Always interested in hearing what people are doing about classified. Like I said, I don't collect all the classified figures. Just no room. But this was one I wanted to get, and I will probably pick up a few more Tiger Force since I don't have ones like Duke would be a prime example of a figure I should probably get. But yeah, once again, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you soon.